Virgo, this is Eva at Moon Goddess Oracle, and this is your love reading for who you don't see coming. And this is your reading if your Sun, Moon, Rising sign or Venus is in Virgo. Also, if you are the cross watcher, so your love interest is Virgo, the energies are reversible and the message can be for you. So what I am doing is, let's pull 3 cards for where you are right now, Virgo, where you are right now, energetically. Okay, we've got the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement, and number 28, 2 and 8 adding up to 10. So right now, I feel that you are unable to move, to do anything that you would like to do. It's like you are tied up. And it could be because of external circumstances. I also feel that you are very tired because you have been working very hard on yourself and maybe on your circumstances, and you need a bit of a rest. Oh, sorry, the wind is making the noise. And you are resting there, and this owl is watching over you. So your spirit guides are standing by to protect you, to help you have the rest you need. I feel that it's very hard to see, but what I feel about this card is in the background there is the Earth, and this is somewhere else, another planet, where she is actually resting and relaxing. And I feel that this is you at night visiting part of the spirit world where you can feel safe and protected. And there is a crown, beautiful crown on your head even when you are sleeping, representing this Empress energy, but it's like a very innocent energy. It's more like the High Priestess, actually. So right now, it might feel like you can't do anything to move forward, but you can do one thing, and that's resting and relaxing. And the bottom of the deck is the River Queen. See, we've got queens here. I feel the River Queen is like the Queen of Cups. Flow, letting go, natural movement. And it's number 36 adding up to 9. This is emotions, connecting with your soul, allowing your emotions to flow naturally. There is this Nautilus in her hair. That's the pattern of the universe. And interestingly, they both are made of water, just one is flowing and the other one is frozen. So it what I feel here is that when you are awake during the day, you are truly in your feminine power, allowing yourself to go with the universe, go with the flow, to do what you feel you need to do, following your higher self's guidance. And at night is the only time when you can stop and you can kind of switch off and recharge, because nothing is flowing there, so no emotions. Well, there are emotions, so we can't say that there is no emotions, but everything is stopped whilst you are recovering, recharging from the spirit world, and then you come back to the next day and flow again, and then go to sleep and then flow again. So I feel this is a very important part of this reading, to understand that you need to follow these cycles, this natural movement. You cannot work all the time. You cannot shift down to your emotions all the time. Yeah, I love these energies. So yeah, I am going to the bottom of the deck now. We've got the camel boy, small steps, asking for help. Can't do everything on your own. We've got the dragon's jewel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. So you are going through lots of changes and you need to find the right way. And there is water there, waterfall. And then we've got the sacred union, partnership and romance. It's lots of duality here, the masculine, the feminine, the yin and yang. And here the camel boy is about small steps, asking for help. That's the inner child, which is also guiding you, not just your higher self, towards a sacred union. And this could mean your inner masculine and feminine, to get that balance within and be happy. Okay, we've got quite far from one card. I am trying to decide how can we go further from here. So who you don't see coming. Let's go with this tarot. After we go with the Lenormand. So please clarify this ice green energy. Please clarify what Virgo doesn't see coming, or who Virgo doesn't see coming. Okay. What else? Okay. It's a bit too many. Right, so we've got the Tower, but it has a very different meaning in this deck. It is more about authority, an authority figure, or something to do with authority in your life. So it is adding up to 10. I feel that you might, because your inner masculine wasn't developed enough for a while, your inner feminine overwhelmed it. You might have not stepped up into your power truly, so you weren't the authority figure in your own life, and you were fearing the authority figures who were actually present in your life. And another number 10, here 3 plus 7, is the clock. So you were most of the time focusing on the material and what's happening in the material and how could you get your money, rather than focusing on the spiritual and having the guidance from above. But now you are at the stage where you are following. Interestingly, I just spotted again, we've got 2 plus 8, which is 10, 1 plus 9, 3 plus 7, so lots of 10s. A cycle has ended where you were exhausting yourself, not respecting yourself, not standing in your power, measuring things by the material rather than the spiritual value. And now you are starting to feel a change, a very big change in your life, because you shifted to following your higher self. And you might not see this change as a huge change for now, but it is actually everything. This is an enormous shift which is now taking you towards your dreams. Okay, let's keep going with this, because I quite like where we are heading. So we've got the house, number 4 again, stability. Oh, we've got the storks, 1 + 7 is 8, abundance. And we've got the moon, 3 + 2, 5 is change. The moon is different also in this deck. So I feel that you might be moving house and finding your own feet, finding your own stability, becoming the authority in your life, ruling your own world, becoming the empress, the emperor of your own world. And we've got the storks, which is about moving together, coming together, building a nest. It doesn't need to be a love interest. It could be coming together with friends and you moving on your own. Could be that you are moving together with a love interest. So depending on what your situation is. And interestingly, underneath the sun, we've got the moon, and the moon is about what I feel is that the moon is truly the representation of cycles. And you do have these cycles presenting themselves already. So we go from new moon to full moon in 28 days, and we plant the seeds and reap the rewards, and then letting go what is not serving us anymore. And with this moon card here, I feel like you got to the rhythm of this. So you are not building up all the emotional baggage anymore. You are releasing it and then keep living your life and releasing again. So it is not becoming an obstacle anymore. You are flowing at all times. Emotions are more basically made for moving through you, bringing you some information, some experience, and then leaving your body. The problem is when you are holding on to them, they can't leave, and then they create some kind of havoc in your life. So I feel that now you understand the importance of resting and working, releasing and building. So all of these cycles are becoming easier for you because you know now what you are doing. Another number 5 here is the fox. So there is some tricky energy around you. Then we've got the 34, the number 7 with the fish, which is abundant. Well, the fish represents abundance. The 7 is the connection with heaven and earth. And we've got 21, the mountain. 2 + 1 is 3. That's expressing your emotions, which is moon energy and water energy. So I feel this fox is significant here because there is a house behind the fox, and this card is coming after the house. So when you are moving house, be careful, be aware, just be vigilant, and know what you are doing. Maybe it's partially for some of you. I feel this could be about the transaction for actually moving house, and for others, someone is watching you from the distance, where you are going, what you are doing. I'm not saying it is a bad intention, but they are keeping an eye on you. and watching all your moves. That's the only card I don't feel very good about here, because the abundance is coming, and the mountain is, now you are interesting. The mountain and the tower for me are very, very similar, in a sense, like they are both towering up, and the mountain is actually full of treasure, and it was born by the pressure of the earth, and this is part of nature. The tower is man built, the mountain is part of nature. So what I feel here, and this is the start of this part of the reading and the end of this part of the reading, that from something that wasn't truly natural to your own energy setting, you moved all the way to completely moving into your energies and be who you truly are. Flowing with the earth, flowing with the universe, completely ready to balance out your inner masculine and feminine and allow them to unite. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, now we are going to the tarot. And I'm going to clarify this number 14, the fox here, because that is something you need to watch out for. I feel this is a warning here. Number 14, please clarify that. Number 14. Oh God, that's half of the deck. Thank you. Can I just have one card? Just one card. To clarify the fox. Thank you. Oh, okay. Can I have one more on this? Thank you. And one more. One more, please. Okay, now we have far too many, but I'm going to go with this. Okay, so you've got someone in your life who is coming across as the King of Swords energy right now. And this is the Priest King in this deck. And for me, it shows someone who is very attuned with their intuition, with their higher self, very aware, open spiritually, but quite stuck in their ways, in their mind. And because this guy is holding the sun, it makes me feel that this person might be egoistic, very egoistic. Okay. And then we've got the Hanged Man. So this is the clarifier for the fox. And that is taking some time out and finding a new perspective. Eight of Wands, he wants to talk to you. Two of Pentacles. Trying to stabilize his energies. And then I've got the Emperor with the mountain. But this mountain is not like we had it in before. Because these people are actually ruining the mountain there, trying to get some treasure, or God knows what they are doing. And I feel this Emperor here is a very ego-driven individual. And then we've got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So what I feel about this fox is, this is someone who you know, someone who you could have had a relationship before. Right now you are not together. He wants to talk. Or maybe you are just, yeah, I feel you are not talking. That's why he's watching you. And he wants to find some balance. And he may have realized that he let you go. And he shouldn't have. The bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So he could be an air sign as well. And you might have had a very up and down connection, in and out, hot and cold, however you understand it. And I do fear that this fox here has not just good intentions. So he wants to he first wants to find his way back to you. He wants to talk to you. He wants to balance the relationship out between the two of you. But what I feel this is about is because he is taking from you. So this is not an equal giving and receiving relationship. You are like a battery for him, and he is siphoning your energy away. He is like the emperor is making these guys work there. He is making you work for him in that sense, energetically. And not being around you, he realizes, oh, I don't have enough energy. What happened here? So his wishes are to be with you again so he can feel good about himself again. I don't really like this energy here, to be honest. So be careful with that. All the rest are very good positive cards. You are making progress, but what you don't see coming or who you don't see coming is this fox. So I hope it helps. Please keep liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.